As the world continues to turn and generations go and come, the youth will continue to play an integral role in society and influence the way things will go in the future. The youth of today are the drivers of tomorrow. We will be the decision and policy makers, and we have to be actively involved in the way things go today so that the road will be smoothly paved for tomorrow. The Department of Youth Affairs in the Division of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports is focused and is dedicated to connecting with the youth of Tobago and preparing them for leadership.
In the Department of Youth Affairs, we work with young people within youth organizations as well as unattached young persons who are not a part of any formal group. And we work with these young people in an effort to develop their skills and capabilities to treat with the challenges of life today, as well as towards their personal growth and development, so that they can fit into societies across the world and compete with young people throughout the world for opportunities that are available to them.
As a part of this mandate, the Department of Youth Affairs has hosted a number of programs and activities to get in touch with the youth. The Department of Youth Affairs has initiated a number of programs to impart skills in our youth in preparation for the future. This program will highlight some of the work the department has embarked on within recent times. The District Servicing Unit is responsible for encouraging young people in communities to participate in developmental activities. The unit is driven by the vision of the youth policy, which promotes empowered young people who are able to make informed choices.
We interact with young people in terms of helping youth organizations to facilitate youth programs within their communities. We also provide assistance in terms of training for officers within youth organizations, in terms of their capacity to function as leaders, in terms of their capacity to keep the organization going and doing different programs and that kind of stuff.
In the 4 districts of Tobago, a youth center was placed to reach out to the youth in the communities. At these 4 youth centers, skill-based and academic services are provided for the enhancements of our youth.
The Youth Development Centers provide other services such as internet services, email services, even persons who would like to do courses online with the University of the West Indies and other courses, universities, other parts of the world, they have that service as well.
These youth centers have served the communities in Tobago well, and their services continue to expand and impact Tobago's youth.
The youth centers are a place where young people can come to be themselves. They can interact with each other, they can interact with staff, and they could enroll in programs. We have computer literacy, we have craft programs, etc. At the same time, with them being themselves, we're trying to create a nurturing environment that will get them towards positive things in life. So if they need help with homework, if they need advice, etc., then that is what the staff and the youth centers are there for.
Building Bridges, another of our successful projects, has reached out to the youth of all walks of life. It's an avenue to bring together youth from communities to share best practices and to develop youth networks and innovative programs to positively impact Tobago's youth. A participant of this program shares her experience with us and tells us how this program has impacted her life.
My experience from building bridges was a very great experience, informative one. However, this program encouraged young people to be better, mature, to get mature. It also helps you to think, which there was a session where you have to make raw materials into houses, clothing. However, this was so exciting for me. I was so excited.
The first Youth Tobago House of Assembly in November 2009 was a success. The Tobago House of Assembly is the body responsible for governance in Tobago, and as such, the Department of Youth Affairs has therefore implemented the Youth THA, which seeks to involve young people in Tobago's governance.
And the process was quite successful as young people came out from throughout Tobago to throw their support and to elect their youth representatives. To date, we've been able to successfully host our sitting at the Youth Assembly, and we now have a situation where the young people are working in their respective electoral districts.
We had our first sitting at the Commonwealth Youth Forum 7, and from there on I just took it from there forward, motivating the youths, keeping programs, encouraging the youths to go out and be positive and not negative, because as we know, we are the future of tomorrow, and without the youths there are no tomorrow.
The Youth Assembly taught me a lot about protocol, about the assembly and how the assembly functions. It taught me a lot about myself as an individual, about how to interact with other persons, and mainly about my country, Tobago, and how we as youth in Tobago are going to move forward.
Youth Voice is a program which is aimed at giving the youth a voice and have them involved in the decision-making process. It seeks to equip the youth with lifelong skills.
We wanted to impart important skills to young persons to help them be a part of the decision-making process. So what we did, we came up with a different set of skills, such as building of websites, the training sessions in advocacy, training sessions on like issues, speaking out, drama, because it's very important when you're speaking or advocating on behalf of a particular topic or area that concerns youth, you must have that way of expressing yourself as a young person.
The Y Squared magazine is a youth department production which features the works and achievements of young people as it showcases Tobago's youth.
What we have done with this publication is that we created an opportunity for young people of all ages between 12 and 29 to share their talents, share their views, share their opinions on different issues that affect them.
Y Squared was one of the vehicles used to inform the population of young Ariel Wallace's historic achievements. At 16 years old, Ariel went to Mexico, where he was the youngest hockey judge ever.
Y Squared magazine has recognized my talent since February 2008. It has put the sport of hockey on the map of Tobago, as it is not a very recognized sport. It has highlighted my achievements and allowed me to grow as an individual.